In order to make a profile, you will be requiring these three apps. First of all is Blockbench, second is Nomad Sculpt, and the third is IBI's PaintX. And the file manager is for exporting the GLTF models. So we're going to be starting off with Blockbench, which we will make a model in. Once you're in Blockbench, you need to choose Minecraft skins, go create model, and you'll be here in the menu. You can choose whether you play slim or wide. So for my skin it's slim. I have Bedrock Edition. You need to disable the pose and enable the layer texture. For texture source, you're gonna press that texture file and you can now choose the skin. So if you have any skin downloaded, you choose it and confirm. So there's my skin, and you flick this layer button. This will show all of the third layer of the player or the second layer. Once you have your model, you've got to go in a file, export GLTF model, and you can disable export animations and you can confirm it. It will say downloading file and file downloaded. And for Blockbench, we are done. After we've done with Blockbench, we will head into a file manager. And you'll go in your downloads and you'll see the model here. You can long press it and rename it to, so let's say Summer Skin. Once you get to our .gltf, because this is the format or else it won't work. And we're done with file manager. Next up is Nomad Sculpt, which is basically where we will sculpt our model, meaning we can pose it, add lightings and highlights. So you will open something like this, and by the way, I'm using Nomad Sculpt demo, which is free version. You can also download it from Play Store. So once you're in Blockbench, you have to go in file manager, files. You need to import where it says import, and now you have got to import the download that you've just renamed. So for me, summerskin.gltf, so I'm going to import that. It will ask this, you need to put new project. You've got to click new project. If you press add to scene, it will add to an existing entity. So new project, I've got the skin loaded in, and now only thing that is left is to pose it. So let me time lapse it real quick. Once you're done with your poses, you'll end up something like this, or you can make your own poses. You don't need to copy this. But once you've got your pose, you need to press this sun icon, add lights, and you will add this sun, and you can move it anywhere to add lights. So I'm gonna add a light here from the top, just like this. I think this light is enough, but you can go to sun again and see your existing light. You can go here and the three dots, you can increase the intensity by 3, and that will make it more highlighted. Now you got to go in backgrounds, you go in colors, choose the color that is not on the skin. So for me it can be either orange or red. I'm going to go with red, and you need to take a screenshot of it. Once you took the screenshot, you can crop it to the near edge so it's easier to unbackground it. If you've got the full demo, if you've got the full Nomad Sculpt, that would be way easier. So you save a project. Make sure to save your project. So save Summer Skin, okay. So we can change it anytime if you want to. And just like that, we're done with Nomad. Once you've took your screenshot and disabled the background, the last step is IBI's PaintX. This is where we will make a profile. So you open your profile, so you open your IBI's PaintX, press this plus button, and you'll see 2K 1x1, 240, 248, so you press this. And this is the resolution for the profile picture required. Now what you're going to do is press this button, which is layer, and put the camera icon. And now load your skin, which is this. And now you can choose it like this, or like this, or like this, or like even like head to toe. So but for me, I'm going to do like this, so it's highlighting the player and adding the vibe. Once you have imported your player, we just need to select the brush, the hard brush, put it intensity to max, and select one of the colors from its t-shirt, so like this, and make sure to add another layer and do this. Once you've made it the background, we are going to go in the layers and drag this layer down beneath the player so the player comes up. So this is a very good background, but I'm not happy like how it's merging literally with the shirt. So we can either darken it or lighten it, so I'm going to lighten a bit. Now this is much better. You can also increase the size of the player a bit to make it more stand out. Now once we've done this, we're going to duplicate our own player and go into filter. And brightness and contrast, the second one, you can put the contrast to lowest and you're done. You can put the brightness to lowest, or that doesn't change anything, so tick. And now we're going to go in hue, saturation, lightness. Press that and we will end up with the light. So we can do like this, like that, and we're done. We've got this white figure now. We will put this beneath our own player and make sure you've selected the white layer, and we're going to transform and push it a bit out to make our highlights on the player like it's reflecting by the sun. You can put it like this for other stuff, but this is way better and goes well with the player. As you see, we've added our highlights, but there's some spots that we do not need the highlights really much, like these ones, so we're going to remove them because they look really bad. Select the ones, select the white layer, and now we are going to remove these odd specific spots. You can also remove this if you want to, because that does not make sense here. Just like this, you are done. You are done with the highlights. Now you can also remove this annoying hat thing, which is distracting a lot, because these are second layer which gets merged with this. So choose your eraser and you manually just erase them. You can use a ruler to be more precise, but that doesn't matter. So we've got a more cleaner version now. Now what left is basically you can go and select the player layer and see this face line here. We're going to add something here, so like this, and we're going to erase this to add a highlight. So also we do need a highlight here, so we're going to remove that. So like this, and we will select our airbrush of 20% and select the skin tone where it is said. Put it to maximize. Make sure to put a layer on top of the white one so it matches, and then you color with the gradient to make it a best shade, so it looks like it's reflecting light on this guy as well. Now what you can do is you can select another top layer for this guy, and you can adjust the brush full to max white and intensity to 50. You can add a slight shade like this to make it glow on the highlighted spots, just like this. So now we're going to go in backgrounds, and we will choose the color of the background and make it a bit lighter, and to add the sun ray a little bit. A lot of it looks bad, so merge in with the background. Here you go. Now the last step is put another layer on top of the background, put the ruler, precisely time it with the hat so his head goes here, so you look at the line. Now you choose the hard brush and you put it to full maximization, put it a bit darker, put it a bit low here, and do like this. Now that is a shadow. Now we will move this shadow by transforming it. Make sure you select the shadow and you can pinch up exact to his hat. Now you can rub out this part that is not making any sense. So as you can see, it feels like it's merging with this. So what we can do is select that, go to filters, brightness contrast. We can change the color like this. That is actually pretty cool. Or we can lighten a bit, just like that. Now that is pretty much the color. You can also add like backgrounds at the back, but if you want to add like details on the background like emojis and all of that, you can add it in this layer. But we are done. Here you go. I really hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you did learn something new, comment thank you, so I know you learned something new, and I appreciate to help every content creator grow by making profile and thumbnails. If you're interested in thumbnails, I can also make that. So best of luck and see you later in the next one.